This is tutorial number 48, and it covers how to use the rib feature within CATIA v5. To start off, open up tutorial part number 48, which is located on the DVD. Now the rib feature is found on the toolbar on the side here, or if you go to Insert, Sketch-Based Features, Rib, you'll find it there too. So with the rib, what you need is a sketch profile, and you also need a path for that sketch profile to follow. And what you'll get is an extrude of that profile along that path. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some profiles and paths inside of this box and connecting one side to the other. So to start off, let's sketch a profile onto this face here. So let's click this face and let's click Sketch. And let's click the bottom edge and extract it. Click the top edge and extract it. And we'll click one of the side edges and extract it. Now let's click the rectangle and let's draw a rectangle on there. Now let's dimension this rectangle to 30. And now let's click all of these lines along here and turn them into construction lines, just so that when we extract the profile, we're only getting the profile and not the construction lines. Now let's go back to the other workbench. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create a simple path for it to follow across. So let's click this face here, click Sketch, and then let's click this line here and this line here, extract them out, and turn them into construction lines. Now again, let's choose the line, and we're going to just draw a simple profile across. And let's go back. So now what we have is our profile and our path for it to follow. So let's click Rib, and let's select the profile, and now our path for it to follow. And you'll see a preview of it going across. Now let's click OK, and now we have our rib running through our part. Now let's open up the part body and let's double click on this rib. Now there's some more definitions that we can play with. Now if you look at the rib, it's flush here and it gets exposed and goes over the line here and over the line here. To get rid of that, you have to click Merge Ribs Ends. So click that, and it just trims it up nicely. Uncheck, and it's exposed and it's over the line. So let's trim it, and click OK. So now we have a nice trim profile, and everything fits in nicely. Now if we double click on this again, and you're also able to do a thick to the rib. So let's click Thick, and let's put it up to 5 millimeters. Click OK. And this is going to work just like the other thicks that we've done. So inside it's going to be hollow. So to see what it looks like inside, let's click this face, click Sketch, and we'll just quickly cut out a little section here. And we'll use the pocket just to cut it out. Click OK. And you can see that we have a hollow center in there. So using the thick feature, we're able to create a rib, so kind of like a structural member across, that's hollow inside. Now press Ctrl Z to put back that part and get rid of that sketch. Now we've been able to successfully make a square or like a rectangle follow this path here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try a different shape. So let's just delete this rib right now. Click OK. And we'll click this face here, click Sketch, click the circle, and just draw a circle anywhere inside of here. And we'll go back up, and we'll make another path for it to follow. So we'll click the top face here, click Sketch, and we'll just draw a line straight across. We'll go back, and now we'll use the rib feature. So let's click Rib, click the profile, click the path, click OK, and now we have the circle as a cylinder going across as a rib. Now you're able to do any type of profile, and you're able to do any type of path. So right now we just did a straight line. Now let's put in kind of a more flowing and more organic line in there. So let's double click the fourth sketch. Let's delete it. Let's click the spline tool and just bring in a more organic and curvy spline. And we'll go back and let it rebuild. And you can see how it's gone through. Now let's double click on the rib and let's just trim up the edges there. Click OK. And now it's trimmed it up so it's inside and contained. Now open up the rib and let's show the sketches that we've been using. And if you can notice, this line here is not actually touching the rib that we've cut out. So the sketch that you've made, it's going to automatically kind of shift up or down wherever the profile that you're going to use is. So as you can see, this has kind of been shifted up to meet this profile and then follows that curve. So all you need to use the rib is a profile and a path sketch to follow along with. So you're going to need two sketches to use this tool. So this tool allows you to create ribs in tighter spaces, and this allows you to make these ribs in spaces that would either take too much time to make or would be too complicated to make with more simpler tools like the pad and whatnot. And this concludes our tutorial on how to use the rib feature within CATIA V5.